Spatial awareness is knowing yours and the players around you positions on the court and where they should be and move to create space and to help the team progress towards a scoring play. Important aspects of spatial awareness include a player's balance when moving and creating space, perfect timing to move efficiently, force to move quickly and effectively, and flow to make sure every play is fluent. Throughout this video, we will break down drills and discuss skills utilised and then compare this to where these skills are used in a game. The drill starts off with a cut away from and then towards the player with the ball. This is an extremely useful technique to use in games. Training this skill helps players to become more balanced when performing this skill during games. Another skill that is focused on in this drill is throwing long passes and receiving them. This requires perfect timing to be effective and avoid intercepts. In this footage, players use cuts and the recognition and use of space to move effectively to create a fluent, successful play. Goal attack also uses good timing with quick turnarounds throughout the entire play, but one spot where it is used especially well is in the pass setting up the shot. Both players cut perfectly in sync, which creates space and leads to a pass to the shooter. This drill is three-man weave. It practices leading out in front to receive a pass. This is a vital technique to avoid intercepts from defending opposition. The other skill practiced is the timing of the person throwing the pass. Similar to the lead, the passer needs to throw out in front to avoid intercepts. In the first play here, we can see when a leading pass is used without full commitment, which results in an intercept and a turnover. In the next play, leading and passes are used correctly and create space down the court, allowing a perfectly timed play which can be executed with fluent, quick passes. This next drill trains the use of shortcuts and movements to create space and to lead to a score. Shortcuts like this require players to have a good control of force and timing to move quick but not too far, as they will be out of position. Here the skills are used in a game between two shooting players to make their way closer to the basket, which eventually leads to a scoring opportunity. As can be seen, spatial awareness is an important part of netball, and mastering this skill as a team can vastly improve their performance. As seen through the video, skills such as balance, timing, force and flow should be incorporated in drills in order to improve their spatial awareness. Shooting, one of the most important aspects of the game of netball, for players in the goal attack and goal shooter positions. Some important skills and qualities of good shooters include good decision making and movement strategies. This drill is called circle shots. It primarily focuses on shooting but also includes passes and receiving them. The drill is set up with 5 players around the shooting circle. One player, the shooter, starts at the ring, then passes to the player on the circle. They then perform a space creating cut. Then the player that they first pass to passes the ball back over the top, setting them up for a shot. This play is effective in games when the passes are accurate and timed well, and cuts or leads are done with effort and purpose. The cut is an example of a movement strategy, and different forms of these are vital to score. In this footage here, we can see a good decision making and a type of movement strategy by the goal shooter. They decide to hold back as they see a turnover waiting to happen. They then recognise the general empty space behind them, making a movement back and calling for the pass. They then make the decision to shoot the ball. This is an effective play. We can again see a goal shooter using a movement strategy to get the pass over the top, leading to a shot. This is the strategy developed in the drill, using good timing and force to break away from the defender at the right time. It is effective and then leads to a balanced pass and shot. This also shows good use and interaction with the opponent, using him as a screen to break away into open space behind the group. Defending is equally one of the most important parts of the game, for every position on the court, as it is constantly in use to be effective, leading to turnovers and then scoring opportunities. The parts of defense that lead to these turnovers include block shots, preventing a player from passing, and getting intercepts. All of these, but especially intercepting, require players to have a good game understanding. The drill is a simple one and is called boxing out. As the name suggests, all the drill involves is 2 players in a shooting and defending situation, and then practicing boxing out and rebounding. Here we can see the shooter intentionally misses the shot, so that the defender can practice boxing out. This is good as it can be run quick with low numbers of players and practices game situations. An example of where this defensive strategy is used. The goal defense puts pressure on the shooter, then immediately regains balance by transferring weight quickly and effectively, leading to a defensive rebound and then a play down the court. To sum up, the key aspects that players need to focus on are spatial awareness, game understanding, decision making, and movement strategies. Focusing on and developing these aspects will develop a player to become the best of their ability.